Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dehancer's new Final Cut Pro plugin. This is version 2. We're going to edit a Instagram reel today. Just going to jump right into it and get to the edit. So what I have here is a couple clips that I recorded on a recent camping trip with me and my friends. Got a little behind the scenes footage, but the main thing I think I'm going to be focusing on is editing a reel for my Instagram of me loading some film. So I'm just gonna go through here and just rearrange all the clips to kind of see what I like. So we can see some of the birds flying. We got this beautiful smoke from the fire as we were cooking. A little walking shot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that or not. Um, just do a little resizing here and see what it looks like. So let's just play it back, get a little feel for beginning of the video. Just gonna shorten that empty space. I don't know if this clip is necessarily working with what I want. So we're just gonna get rid of that. And we'll probably just get rid of that as well. Perfect. So these are the clips that we have here. I'm just gonna trim this up real quick. Very excited for Dehancer's version 2. They've added a couple new features that are going to be very exciting, and I hope that you guys will enjoy. And we're going to go through those features. So here we have Dehancer Pro V2. This was the beta, and the final version will be rolling out. So yeah, so let's play with a couple of these settings. Again, it's very similar to version 1. We're going to choose kind of our input method to see which one works best with our footage. We got a couple different options here. You know, you got the cinema film log, you got the Rec 709, very standard stuff. Coming off is a little bit blue over here, so we'll probably just warm that up just a bit. And I do want to add a little bit more pink in the tint. So let's see, warm it up just a bit, add a little more tint, just to get a nice balance going over here. Perfect. A little before and after. Add a little bit more contrast. Don't want to go too crazy with that. It's my favorite part. Film profiles. I do like the Agfa 100 a lot. Let's just see how the Portra 400 and 800 look. This one's not too bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Agfa 100. Do a little micro adjustment. This will just help us recover a little bit more detail in the highlights. I do want to increase my whites just a little bit to add a little more pop to the footage. Yeah, I think that looks good. Perfect. Just deepen those blacks just a tad, not too much. You don't want it too soft either. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's adding very nice contrast to the image, just making it pop. We'll just scroll down over here. So here's where we're gonna run into some of the newer settings. Obviously we have the halation, which is one of my favorites. We've got a couple new options in here. They're preset amounts, so you can pick through 8mm film or super like Super 8, 16, 65. So these are a bunch of new presets, and again, you can use the mask mode to see kind of how it's affecting your image or your video. So we'll just go through a couple different options here. I think I want do a little custom, so that's available still if you want to customize exactly how you want it to look. If you're not too pleased with the presets, they are there to kind of help you speed up your process. But if you do want a little bit more finer adjustments, you can dive in here in the custom menu and do exactly that. So we're just going to play around with this, kind of get it down exactly where we want. I just want just a little bit of that hint of halation. So we'll see. So let's see. So this is another new tool, the film damage tool. So this is gonna simulate different kinds of kind of texture overlays on different types of film. So here we have is a 16 millimeter film, and you can see kind of around little damages, little scuff marks, and it's kind of replicating that. Um, which I do like the 16 mil. So let's see how the 35 mil looks, or the Super 16. So this is a little more fine. It's not too prominent. You still get a little bit of that speckling in there. Let's see how the 8 millimeter looks. This is probably going to be the most aggressive texture. And yeah, as you guys can see, we got a lot of speckling, we got a lot of dust, and that's looking real nice. Might tone it down just a little bit. I'm gonna keep it at the 16 because I really like that. Next we have is the gate weave, and this is gonna add a little bit of bounce to the footage, as if your film was shifting in the camera. It's definitely a great effect to have if you're looking for that specific look. For this video particularly, I think we're gonna keep that off, and I think I'm very happy with that. So let's just copy and paste those edits onto the rest of the footage. Just let that render out. I think that's looking great. I think this clip in the middle just didn't fit in with this particular reel that we're making. So just get rid of that. Perfect. Just gonna add a little stabilization to this clip because it was all handheld. Let that render out. And here we go. Yeah, that's looking perfect. Let's export this. So let's just export this, and I'll show you guys the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys like the new features. There's a bunch of improvements behind the curtain, so this new update is gonna run a little more smooth. It's gonna add those little quality of life improvements. It's gonna add those little presets. So if those are something that you are looking for, I highly recommend checking out Dehancer. This is their Final Cut Pro plugin V2. And just for you guys, we also have a discount code, which I'll put up right on the screen. So if you guys want to support me, feel free to use that, and I hope that helps you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my other socials. They'll all be down below. And thank you again to Dehancer for letting me beta test this new update for Final Cut Pro. And this is the V2. And I'll be signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next one.